Hey, what's going on out there, Starseeds? People that still trying to figure yourself out spiritually. What's going on, people? What's going on? In this specific video, I want to discuss some things about not prejudging others in society. That's something that's going on a lot. That's become the new thing, prejudging people. But see, you never know who you're prejudging. You never know what type of drive that's inside that person. You never know how hard that person is willing to go and to push to accomplish their goals in life. You don't know what that person been through. You know, you don't know exactly how smart that person is, how intelligent. Everybody's intelligent in their own way. Let me say that again. Everyone's intelligent in their own way. One thing I can say, how I really know I got a pure heart is because I never prejudged people growing up in my life. No matter what their mental illness were, no matter what they like, what was wrong with them. I just never. That was just something I never done. I never just was judgmental on people because I never knew what they was going through. But I always had, what I'm saying. I always had a way of speaking up against people that try to, what I'm saying, down talk somebody or something like that. I always had a way of clapping back, like, what I'm saying, responding back. Because those are judgmental people. And I'm saying that to say this, like, don't be like that. You don't have to be like that. You don't have to judge people. You don't have to, just because they're not following the whole entire crowd, you don't have to prejudge. You don't have to judge that person. Maybe that person just don't want to. Maybe that person just have a bigger purpose they want to fulfill, or stuff like that. Like, for instance, like, I never prejudge people with disabilities. That was the biggest thing. Like, those are the ones that, if anything, I like to protect. You know, people with disabilities, like my brother, for example. I always like to protect him. I used to have my friends come over and they would make fun of him, and that would really trigger me, like really make me upset. They would make fun of the way that he slobbed. You know what I'm saying? He would have drool come down his mouth. They would make fun of him with that, and it would just, man, make me upset, man. I was just really speak up for my brother because he never had a voice to speak up for himself. You get what I'm saying? That's why I always had the attitude that I always had to not judge people because of my brother. Really, you know what I'm saying? Because it can happen to anybody. You could be judging somebody one day, and then the next day you could probably be losing one of your mental, like one of your abilities to function on a day-to-day basis. You could just lose it in a snap like this. Somebody can put something in your drink, or somebody can drug you, slip some of your drugs. Then you be out here just real deal gone in the head, and then somebody be like, man, they used to be a celebrity, or they used to be a basketball player, or they used to have all the female, or they was just this guy, or this person, or she was that person, or she was the hottest thing on the block and all that, and whoop the woot, and now she just gone. I don't know what happened. Those are the things that can happen if you try to be judgmental towards people with, what I'm saying, people that don't mean you no harm. You know what I'm saying? That won't harm a fly. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I used to make fun of my little brother, man. I used to didn't like that, man, when I was little. And it was to the point where I had to make them respect him. Like, when they come over, I always put my brother first, you know what I'm saying? Because I always had to look after him. You know what I'm saying? My folks was gone all the time, so I had to always look after him. And I still love him to this day, my little brother. But they would do that, man. Like, that's why I say don't judge people, because it's a saying that's saying the first should be last and the last should be first. So just have a mindset of not being judgmental, man. I mean, judging others, man, especially if you know that they're trying to better themselves and they're trying to strive for more. Don't just sit up there and downplay how they wanna go about their life. You know what I'm saying? They living their life. They're not trying to live their life in your life. You know, that's just how I feel about it. That's why, like, if you go on my other videos, I be encouraging you to be yourself. You know, don't be somebody that you're not. If you know you're not this person, and you know that you're portraying a character, you're not being yourself. You're not being yourself, and they could sometimes take over your whole ego. Now you're in the depression state and the toxic state in your ego, and it's hard to get out because you keep being somebody that you're not. You forgot about the person that you truly were a year ago or 2 years ago, you know, or you might have fallen up behind a crowd. Falling up behind a crowd. You know what I'm saying? You might be under a spell. You never know. You might be under a spell, and how it's set up now is like it's real hard. It's really hard to just go to somebody and say, "Hey, I think somebody hexed me or put a spell on me," because it's a lot of them doing it. The first thing they're gonna holler out is that you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's well organized. It's well organized. It's well put together, folks. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of people like with high career, like with careers that do this stuff. You know, like out in the world, they putting this suit on or they putting this casual look on a day-to-day basis, but behind closed doors, they got a hoodie on and a ski mask on or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Though it's people like that, you know. They're scamming, all kind of stuff. You got to be aware of that. Scamming going on in relationships, scamming going on in any which or every type of way you can think of. It's a scam. Whatever way that you can think of is a scam. Trust me, a scammer trying to figure out a way how they can scam. You know. So I encourage y'all, man, just get to know the universe. You know, get to know who you are, truly who you are. If you feel like you're the black sheep of society, 9 times out of 10 you're not even from the earth. 9 times out of 10 you are a starseed. We get it. They treat us like I told you in my last video. They treat us like this because it's like, oh, they don't know who we are, so we are a threat. So they just run, and they grab the binoculars and they study. So I encourage y'all, man, do not be judgmental, for real. Do not be judgmental, because same way you can be judgmental, the same way you can it'll backfire on you. You know. And yeah, that's the message that I want to put out there today. You know, I will come back with some more videos and content. Because I know it's other people out there that needs to hear my voice. That needs to hear my voice. I might be that voice that give them that extra push to not, you know what I'm saying, give up. So if that's what it is, then so be it. No. I love being God's vessel. I love being the universe vessel. I wish I would have known how it truly was, you know what I'm saying, previously. But we ain't got time to worry about that, because it ain't never too late. I ain't got time to worry about it. It ain't never too late. I'm doing it now. So, man, yes, man. Like, women, men, whatever, yes. Like, dude, just stay. If you really truly want to be somebody in life, just stay focused on your vision and don't be judgmental towards others. Like, don't. Now, see me, I'm telling you the truth. I'm speaking nothing but the truth. I'm spreading the word, man. Cause if I never say anything about it, you will fall victim to their traps. You'll constantly fall victim to their traps. You'll constantly be another copy of them, and it'll just continue. It'll just continuously go on. So, just we we are made different. We very much are made different. That's really what they don't want you to know about, and we very much have gifts that we can tap into. They don't really want you to know about that. They don't. So, like I say, man, just be positive. Always be positive. You always gonna have a large number. You always gonna have a people in large numbers with negativity come towards somebody that's being positive. So just always remember that. If you being positive on a day-to-day basis, you always gonna be outnumbered by the negative. But I just told you in my last video, you can transmute it. Just constantly transmute that energy. You can manipulate your own energy, transmute it. Same toxic, negative energy they throwing at you, release it out through another way, turn it to something else. No, that's what I can tell you. So, man, look, peace, love, happiness, man, positivity. Stay up. I will get with y'all on the next content. Peace.